everyone, today we're in the kitchen because I'm going to be doing a cooking video. This is going to be kind of like a trying a recipe for the first time, cook with me kind of situation. So I'm making these vegan quiche cups. I've had vegan quiche before, but I've never actually made it. My mum bangs out a great vegan quiche, but I've never actually made it before, and it seems really simple. So if it is, it's like a great little simple snacky food, which I do miss from before I was vegan. I love a quiche. Yeah, I will be following a recipe because I'm no chef, you know, so I will link that down below. I think I'm mostly following it, but there's a few little tweaks here and there just for the things I have and the things I like personally. So yeah, let's get on with it. Just for some reference, I am about halving the recipe that I'm using just because, like, I don't need that much quiche in my life. Like, half of this will do. But here are the ingredients we need. So you'll need some extra firm tofu, some ketchup and some mustard. It does specify Dijon, but I've just got regular. Well, I suppose not regular, I have English mustard. Then it says lemon juice, but I have a lime instead. Nutritional yeast, some garlic seasoning, some cornstarch, just ignore the box. And then it says leafy greens of your choice, so I've just got some spinach. So first of all, what you want to do is preheat your oven. It says 350 Fahrenheit, which is around 175, 180 Celsius. And then while that's going, what we have to do is just basically mix everything together apart from the spinach into a food processor, blender, whichever you have, and mix it all up. So let's do that. So I'm using this really cute mini blender food processor. I love it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work, although I don't know, I've literally never used it before. It's not mine, I don't live here. So you want half a tablespoon of ketchup. I find this a really bizarre ingredient. Then a tablespoon, which doesn't fit in the jar. Okay, give me a second. Right, then a tablespoon of mustard. I'm just using 2 halves. Then half a tablespoon again of lime juice or lemon juice. Oh my gosh. Which is like impossible to measure. Then we want half a tablespoon again of cornstarch. So someone appears to have moved all the measuring cups and I don't know where they are. So I'm just gonna eyeball a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, which should be easy since I never used cups, so I have no idea how much that is. Then a teaspoon of garlic seasoning. Delicious. Then, of course, main ingredient, the half block of tofu. Which, oh dear, I'm hoping this is gonna fit. This doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Oh no. And then 1.5 tablespoons of water. And a half, okay. Right, put the lid on. Then I presume you just press this button, so wish me luck. Right, what I thought was gonna happen is happening, and it's like a bit thick, so I'm just gonna mix it around a little, give it a little help out. This looks absolutely bizarre. God. Everyone just clicking out, like, why on earth would I make that mush? Same, honestly. Yeah, this little guy is struggling with the task, but that's okay. We'll just keep sort of repeating this. I mean, if you obviously have like a better, bigger blender, whatever, pretty much anything could probably handle this. It's just tofu and mush. To be fair, I do remember the recipe said to add more water if it needs help blending, so I guess I'll just do that. Just as a quick thing to know, I've made these since filming this video, and I realised if you just put the tofu in the blender first, where the actual blades are, it blends way better, so hot tip. Okay, so to be fair, it appears to be basically the same texture all the way through, so I think it might be pretty evenly blended now. Okay, well, I don't know what it's meant to look like, but I feel like this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so now we need to put everything in the bowl and mix in the greens, whatever you have. I have spinach. Let's do this. Okay, so my laptop literally just died, so I don't remember how much like greenery you're meant to add in, but I imagine I can just do this by eye, right? Although it is going to be interesting mixing this all in, because obviously spinach is infamous for wilting into nothingness, but this is going to be like too much, so I'm a bit confused about this process, but let's trust it. Like, should I have maybe wilted this first? Probably. Did it say to in the recipe? No. So, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of stupid now. Right, let's give this a little taste, even though I have been tasting it the whole time. Honestly delicious. Oh, there was so much mustard in that. Oh my god. Okay. What offsets mustard? Maybe a bit of lime? And see, this is the part of every cooking experience for me when I go absolutely rogue. Because I'll try it and I'm like, that's good, but it just needs something, and then I go absolutely insane. Oh my god. Instantly better. Did I actually just do that? Okay, crazy. I do want it to be a little cheesier, so I'm gonna go in for a bit more of the nooch, which I've just realised isn't gonna blend, right? Because it's not in a blender. So, don't make the mistakes I make, kids. Like that one. Oh my goodness. It's the chaotic energy. Oh, I didn't think this would happen if I was filming. Oh dear. So good. Oh my god. Delicious. I think that's ready to go. Like the teeniest little sprinkle of salt, and actually a bit more garlic. Perfect. Oh my god. That's awesome. Okay, so set this off to the side for a moment, just there. And now you want to get your like cupcake, muffin tray sort of thing, and you can either put the stuff straight in here, or you can use like cake muffin liner things. I mean, of course, first we have to oil it up. So let's do that, and I think I'm just gonna go straight in here. Okay, that looks pretty good. I just did 6 because that's half of what the recipe should have been, but I don't think this is really gonna make 6 now I'm thinking about it, but just go ahead and fill up the cases. Obviously they're not gonna get bigger, they're gonna get smaller. So if anything, I reckon we could overfill, but I'm just gonna sort of go for it and see what happens. Yeah, because what we got in here is a lot of moisture and spinach, so that's gonna decrease in volume as we cook, but I think just wing it, you know? Okay, so I managed to get 5 out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, and then we will see how they go. And now we have the worst bit of cooking, which is the waiting and the tidying up. So, see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes, so I'm just gonna check on them, make sure they're not like burning or anything. Ooh. They're looking pretty good. I'm gonna take them out and actually see though, because they're getting kind of brown on top, so I don't want them to burn. Okay. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know how to tell if they're done. You know, like I said, this is first time for me too. So, I don't know, is it like a... I mean, okay, the knife doesn't come out clean. I feel like the rule for everything is like you stick it with a knife and if it's clean, it's done. If it comes out dirty, it's not done yet. So I guess I'll put them back in. They're just getting a little brown on top. But I mean, they're like as far down in the oven as they can go, so wish me luck. Don't know whether I should reduce the heat. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes, so I'm presuming they're done, so I'm just gonna get them out. Ooh. Okay, so they're looking pretty good. Let me stab it again. See how that goes. A little moist, but I think, I mean, it's quiche, right? I feel like that's good. I feel like they're done. Great. Like I said, they have got a bit smaller, but they look good. I'm gonna like dish these out onto a plate. All right, I really hope these just sort of like nicely pick up. Oh, I wonder if I've got like a spatula or something. Maybe a spoon will be better. See, they're not stuck, but the only issue is where they're quite soft, because obviously it's like a crustless quiche, like it's hard to like get up and under it, because it's just like smudging. Let me, okay, and the chaos will ensue again. Okay, these look pretty good though. Da, 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 da. Guys, these look so good. They actually genuinely look so good. I think they are a little soft in the middle. I don't know, it's kind of hard to get them out just because like even with a spoon, like it would like kind of press into the side rather than go under. But I mean, they do feel pretty, like they've got a little crisp on the outside. So I think they are done. I don't know if maybe you're meant to wait for them to cool down a bit and then like, I mean, I'll wait for them to cool down a little bit because they're like boiling hot. But maybe they'll be like a bit better, like once it's like cooled down a little bit, maybe they'll like set. I don't know. Right, let's move on over to the dining table to give these a go. Okay, so they feel like cool enough to eat now, so, oh, I'm so excited. I'll go for, this is stupid, but I'm gonna go for the least good looking one just because that's how I eat. I go for like the least good to the best. I know it's stupid, but anyway, give this a go. Guys, it's awesome. Oh, that's so good. I mean, I'd probably recommend eating them with a fork. Like, you usually eat quiche. But these are quiche cups, so I presume they are meant to be like bite-sized little hand, like finger food, but I don't know, they are a bit moist on the inside, which is good taste-wise and texture-wise, for me at least. But yeah, it does mean it's a bit hard to eat in your hands. I think I probably put like way too much nooch in it, but honestly, it's so good because it's got that cheesy flavour. I think if I were to do this again, I would wilt the spinach first. Not because there's anything wrong with it, like there's a few bits, like all the bits on the outside are a little bit, they're not burnt, they're just dry. But I feel like you could have got like more spinach in there if it was like wilted first, which, I mean, depends if you want that, I guess. But yeah, these are good. And obviously you can switch up how much of what ingredients you want or don't want. You could add more stuff. I mean, you could obviously add anything. This is obviously just like a really basic recipe with the spinach. You could add whatever. I was gonna give examples. Like, I'd probably add, like, I love sweet corn, things like sweet corn. You could add, like, bits of vegan cheese. You could add other sauces, like, sort of, like, hot sauce and things like that. Honestly, this is obviously just, like, the basic thing, and then it's, like, see where you go from there. But, yeah, those are absolutely delicious. I would highly recommend. Honestly, even if you're not vegan, I would highly recommend these. I think the recipe was, like, dairy-free, gluten-free, keto-friendly, low oil, low calorie. Like, this is essentially nothingness, so anyone can eat it, and honestly it's so delicious. So it's sort of available to everyone, and honestly I think anyone would enjoy this. I'll probably save at least one for later and see what James thinks, because he's a meat eater, so that'll get the sort of like stamp of approval. But yeah, honestly, I think these are delicious to anyone and well worth. I mean, they're really not that much effort. You throw stuff into a blender and cook it. It's so quick, simple, especially once you know the recipe, you literally just throw it all in and it's done, you know? So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below if you want to see more cooking videos. I actually really enjoy cooking videos. I love watching them personally, but this has been really fun to film. But obviously I'm no chef, I'm literally just here following recipes like anyone could, but it's just there for like meal ideas, whatever. So do let me know if you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this and loads of other stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So I need cornstarch, and it's on the top shelf, and I'm home alone. And I'm 5'2". Great, okay, let's go.